Lesson 10. Properties of water. We see a number of materials in our daily life. They exist in solid, liquid, or gaseous form. But water is the only material that exists in all the three forms: solid, liquid, and gas. Let us study some of the properties of water. Some materials are soluble in water. Take a glass and fill it with water. Add 1 spoon of sugar to it. Mix the sugar well and observe. You will find that the sugar has disappeared. Taste the water. It is sweet. This is because the sugar has dissolved in water. So we say that sugar is soluble in water. Milk, common salt, washing soda, potassium permanganate are other examples of materials that are soluble in water. Now take another glass and fill it with water. Add half a spoon of sand to it. Mix the sand well and observe. You will find that sand settles down at the bottom of the glass. Sand does not dissolve in water. So we say that sand is insoluble in water. Do you know? Many gases like oxygen, nitrogen, and carbon dioxide, etc., dissolve in water. In soda water or any other soft drink, carbon dioxide is dissolved under pressure. When we open a bottle of soda water, we can see the dissolved carbon dioxide escaping out rapidly in the form of bubbles. The water in rivers, lakes, ponds, and seas has a lot of oxygen dissolved in it. Plants and animals living in water use the oxygen dissolved in water. Some materials sink and some float on water. Take a beaker and fill it about 2/3 with water. Drop a stone in it. The stone sinks in water and settles down at the bottom of the beaker. The material which sinks in water is heavier than water. So we can say that stone is a material which is heavier than water. Now take another beaker and fill it about 2/3 with water. Drop a small piece of wood in this beaker. The piece of wood starts floating on it. It does not sink in water. The material which floats on water is lighter than water. So we can say that wood is a material which is lighter than water. Copper, aluminium, and chalk are other examples of materials which are heavier than water. Plastic, ice, oil, and kerosene are other examples of materials lighter than water. Properties of liquids. There are various kinds of liquids like water, oil, milk, ink, and petrol. They are different in many ways. They have different colors and smells, but they are also similar in many other ways. They are not rigid, that is, they are not fixed like solids. They can flow from a higher to a lower level. They do not have a shape of their own. They take the shape of the container they are kept in. They have a definite volume, that is, they can be measured. Measuring liquids. Liquids have a definite volume, but do not have fixed shape. They take the shape of the containers in which they are kept. When the container is completely filled with a liquid, its volume is equal to the inner volume of the container. The most convenient apparatus for measuring the volume of a liquid is a measuring cylinder. A measuring cylinder is a glass container with marking, indicating volume in liters and milliliters on it. 1 liter is equal to 1000 milliliters. A liter is the standard unit for measuring liquids. We buy liquids like milk, oil, and petrol in liters. Different fixed measures are also used to measure liquids. Quick revision. Milk, common salt, washing soda, potassium permanganate, and sugar are soluble in water. Sand, glass, wax, oil, and kerosene are insoluble in water. The material which sinks in water is heavier than water. The material which floats on water is lighter than water. Liquids have a definite volume, but do not have a fixed shape. Liquids are most commonly measured in liters using a measuring cylinder. Liter is the standard unit of measuring liquids.